Hi to all, and welcome to the session, SEEDIG session, Data-Driven Technology. I'm Arvin Kamberi from Diplo Foundation, and of course, because this is an after-lunch session, we will actually make you stand up. So this session is envisaged as a World Cafe. You guys will have 3 stations over here, so you can join a bit later, but we'll explain about that. So just as a reminder, you will need to get up after this introduction and move to another room. So as you know, the data was a main topic for the overarching topic for this SEEDIG session, for this SEEDIG meeting. So in a preparation of a meeting, we got a lot of requests or a lot of requirements for the workshops which actually tangle the issues of data-driven technology. So why we are saying data-driven technology and which they are? Well, in an age of data, of course, we heard a lot of significant, important ways on how to address the data, how to store data, etc., etc. But we didn't shed light or we didn't tackle upon 3 big technologies or technology breakthroughs which are actually enabling or can enable a future data-driven economy. So what are those 3 areas? One is Internet of Things, of course, a great creator of data. Another one is artificial intelligence, the great technology of using massive data in enhancing our everyday life or enhancing technology. And on a third, it's blockchain, a solution for actual controlling data and transmitting data. So all of 3 technologies together have something in common. It's operating a large amounts of data. For all of these topics, we will have a resource person, which are here on the stage, and they will help you to start a discussion on a few questions which will be raised. First question, which will be jointly asked for all of these 3 groups, is what are the new challenges for the state in matter of governance and legislative regulation in regarding to IoT, in regarding to artificial intelligence, and regarding to blockchain. So first of all, let me introduce a resource person who will actually invite you to one of those stands. Just in short, to explain World Cafe. As I said, we have 3 stands with 3 topics. You guys should choose one topic, be there for 30 minutes, and then after 30 minutes, switch to another topic. So in this sense, we wanted to avoid an overlap and of these vast areas such as Internet of Things, AI, or a blockchain. So you can have a specific dialogue on each of them for the 3 stations which are set just next to it. So first, I would like to introduce Sergo Karazako, IT Development Center from IT Development Center in Georgia. He will be a resource person for the blockchain. Next to him is Catalin Vrave, National University of Political Studies and Public Administration from Romania. He will be your IoT resource person. And then next to him is Vladimir Radunovic from Diplo Foundation, Serbia. He will be your resource person for the artificial intelligence. So I will now give them a floor for 1 minute or so to explain them what they're going to discuss on their station and what you can guys actually expect for this dialogue. Can you please?
Hello. Hi, everybody. Right next door, we'll have the stations for the discussions. So I'm going to be hosting the station for the blockchain. And as Arvin already mentioned, we are going to be talking about the data and blockchain. So just to make it clear, we won't be discussing any coins or cryptocurrency or making money on digital blockchain technology. So if you're interested in the subject, please join me to have a discussion later about it.
Yes, thank you. Well, back in my country, I'm a teacher for the smart cities and IoT subject. Therefore, I'm here willing to learn from you. What do you think about the IoT world, Internet of Things world, that supposedly it will be way bigger than the Internet of People that we know today. So I supposedly I had to advertise my not banner,
Your stand, yeah?
my stand. So please come and join the first one on the left.
Thanks, Catherine.
Okay, if you read Economist, Financial Times, if you watch news, you hear now even politicians talking about artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence. So you don't even have to walk into that stage or table over there. You'll anyhow be discussing that all the time. But what we might start discussing, and that's what I will suggest, is that we firstly think about what is not artificial intelligence, because currently it seems that everything is artificial intelligence. So let's try to clarify what is not. And then secondly, what are the opportunities? And some of the questions that we can raise is, can artificial intelligence be a teacher? Can it be a diplomat? Can it be a journalist? Can those professions be replaced with the AI? What are the opportunities? And then we'll move into the question that Arvin said, what are the challenges and the regulatory aspects? And finally, do we in Southeastern Europe have to discuss anything about AI, or it's too far from us at the moment?
Thank you, Vlada. Thank you all. So as you heard, and just to mention that at the end of the discussion, we will have, of course, our rapporteurs for all three stations. Ileona is going to be there for IoT. Natalia will be for the blockchain, and we have Andriana for the AI. So we will, at the end, have a few summarized points from each of them. So please stand up now, because